Stay tuned for the planet Earth's most relevant newscast. Broadcasting from Sector 17G of the Milky Way Galaxy, we present you a program that is a strange combination of newsworthy and non-newsworthy. Funny at times and extremely non-funny at others. Ladies and gentlemen, Earthlings and Lunars, we present to you Valemount Live.
Welcome to episode 61 of Valemount Live. I'm Anne-Marie Scott.
And I'm Andru McCracken.
Where's Jody?
Change of plan.
Huh. Valemount, the times are a-changin'.
Yeah, later in the show, we're going to be announcing some big changes.
Change is always hard.
You can't fight change.
If you fight change, it will bite you in the face. Yeah. Tonight's show is sponsored by Change, and we have a special message from them right now.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
You know, usually I get a creepy feeling from these sponsor guys.
But these guys are throwing down a lot of cash.
They're like Valemount developers, but these guys actually have money.
I like to think of them as developers from space.
Remember, kids,
resistance is futile. Now, the news.
Right. Interviews with a 18-year-old kid from Ecuador.
Oh my, is he lost?
Worse, kids in high school.
Oh. We'll bring you some beautiful songs from Romancing the Robson.
And because we're committed to quality television, we've mined some amazing material from the very lowest rung of our archive barrel.
We have more from really big news from director Charles Jones.
Also, Zach plays a mean trick on a close friend.
Spoiler alert, it's all about vacuums.
That is a spoiler. And, you know, we've got this other stuff that I'm not really comfortable with.
Big change in local media.
It's not really for us to say.
What? Why not? It's an important change. It's news.
Yeah, but it's change. It could bite us in the face.
We have to address it, Andrew.
Don't fight it, Anne-Marie. It'll rip us apart.
Let's start this broadcast already.
All right. Here's Ecuadorian exchange student Brian.
I'm Brian. My last name is Topanta. I'm from Ecuador and I'm 18 years old. The first month here, I just thought that I forgot everything about English. It was like people just talking to me and I was like, what? I was like just saying what, and if they say something I say just yes or no or yeah, it's okay, something like that. But I didn't ask anything. Now I think that I changed and my English is getting improved, I think. It's getting better.
And what family are you staying with?
I'm the Blackness with Irene and Grrrls. It's pretty good. Like I try other meat. Like I used to have like in my country cow and horse and something like that. But here was like moose meat, and it was like great. It's just like that. I like here, like in Canada, because the people is respectful with the other people. And they just follow the rules. They're just like, honestly, it's like if you have to stop when you're driving and nobody's looking, you can just go there and don't stop. But no, here is like the people just stop, like stop, real stop, wait, and then go. In my country it's not like that. Unfortunately, it's like if nobody's looking, just go. But here is like, wow. The first month was like kind of annoying because I say it's like my country, so nobody's there. Come on, just go. You can go, but they understand that it's not about you. It's like about the rules, and if everybody follow the rules, it's gonna be okay. Like the town or the city is gonna be okay and better.
In Ecuador, what grade are you in? Are you almost finished school there?
I finished my school already in my country. When I was 17, I finished my school. And here's like extra year just to learn English, to learn the new experience, like what's gonna be in the real life. I talked with my mom and saying like maybe I can go, and my mom said, yeah, my dream is that you go there and learn English and then go back and just talk English and have a better job. And I said, yes, it's gonna be great for me. gonna make more friends. I'm gonna learn English. I don't have to worry about it later, so it's gonna be okay.
What do you want to do?
Well, I like player sports. Here I enjoy the basketball team. I want to enjoy the soccer team here, but I like paint and the architecture. I like that.
What are the differences that you notice between Ecuador and Canada?
The first thing that I think that is just changed my life and everything was like snow, because I never have snow in my country. It was my first time here and was like, great, we have snow. There's no balls, there's no angels, there's no man. It was like great, and I just tried snowboarding. I like it. It was like that was a great experience for me.
Does anybody make fun of you?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. Especially, the guys, when the first day is just like saying hi to you, but then just meet each other and they start to make fun of you. They ask me like, where are you from? And I say, I'm from Ecuador. And he say, oh, you're a Mexican. I say, oh my God, come on. It was like, and they just start to do that every time. You want some tacos or something like that.
How does that make you feel?
Well, it's okay because it's just a joke. I know that I'm not Mexican, so it's just a joke. I can say more jokes to them if I want.
And do you give anything back? What do you say? What do you say?
Like ginger boy or something like that.
What does ginger boy mean?
Broad towers.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody calls.
Thanks, Brian. I've never met a Mexican from Ecuador.
Now, our fearless foreign correspondent, Charles Jones, has another update for us.
Here's really big news.
Hi, I'm Charles Jones, and welcome to really big news from everywhere. This week, something smells funny out in the salt chuck. Deep pockets aid smugglers, and our eyewitness on the ground, Johnny Doe, is still making his way to cover the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi. And in pan-galactic sports, is international cricket coming to Valemount, Canada? But first, the boys in Brazil are combating the war on drugs by utilizing expensive U-boats. Underwater boats are being operated by an axis of drug lords, engineers, and salty dogs who team up to transport illegal drugs from the farmland to the needy. Authorities are planning a dragnet of epic proportions to scoop up the U-boats and a tasty meal. The feds are currently negotiating with Highlanders for fishing rights. Now to our eyewitness on the ground, Johnny Doe, who is making his way to Sochi on pitiful air miles. Johnny? Did you know that there are stores here that sell nothing but piles of pastry soaked in honey? Something drastic must be happening. The trains and buses are running on time, the streets are clean, the waiters are polite and happy, and everyone is smiling. Kind of creepy, actually. Something big is happening here. I've got this feeling. Sochi can wait. I'm Johnny Doe from VCTV in North Africa. Thanks for that, Johnny. I'm sure the IOC will wait while you finish your pastry. Over 300 feet deep and twice the size of Texas is how Oprah Winfrey described a floating mass of plastic garbage in the mid-Pacific. Boaters in the region have reported strange lights in the skies and funny smells, something between KFC and diesel fuel, says catamaran captain Brigham Keelall. Meanwhile, a threatening manifesto has turned up on fragglerock.com demanding that all of humanity start dumping their plastic garbage in the oceans immediately, or someone claiming to be the Great Pacific Garbage Patch will light itself on fire and poison all of us. Did UFOs scoop up the garbage, or has it become a new life form? Tell us what you think at Really Big News, care of VCTV.ca. Well, that's all the really big news for this week, but stay tuned for Pan-Galactic Sports with DAZ Beeblebrox. Sunday, England beat South Africa by 6 runs. On Monday, Canada had its first win, beating Kenya by 5 wickets. Shocking sports news. Due to the recent stoning of the West Indies cricket team, the ICC is planning on moving matches away from stone-throwing populations. Locations in British Columbia, Canada have been discussed because there are no stoners in BC. And that is Pan-Galactic Sports for this week.
How are we supposed to compete with that?
With our new sponsor, we don't have to worry about Chucky's air mile theft.
Why?
I'll be flying my own jet.
Well, stand by for another cheery message from our sponsor.
Resistance is futile.
Isn't that nice?
Here's Zach and his science bit.
What is it called again?
Sciencey stuff, I guess?
Hey, Zachary. What are you working on today?
I'm working on a project to show you how water works with gravity and yourself.
Wait a sec. I already know about water and gravity and myself. It's called the shower. The water comes out, it comes down, it gets me wet.
Okay. Now this bottle says do not open, so please open it. Okay?
Do not open. That's spooky. And it's...
Just open it.
Just open it? It's
Yeah.
dripping right now. Should I
That's
open it
because
with
it's
this?
wet.
No, it's got a hole in it. Ew. I don't know if the people at home can see that. That is crazy. Okay.
Open it.
Open it. Okay. What the heck? What? What's going on? This is crazy. I don't think anybody's gonna be able to see that. It's like a... Okay, I'm not sure. Can you see that? Yeah, anyways.
Yeah, you can.
So is it because I'm squeezing the bottle or what?
No, it's because the gravity is pulling down the water, so it's sucking in the air.
Wait a sec. Let's just stop this thing.
Okay.
No way. Okay, so tell me how it works.
Okay, so basically the gravity pulls the water down, but something has to take the place where the water was. So the air comes in when you open the cap. Except when the air is cut off, there's nothing to fill in the space where the water was, so it stops.
Wow. That is amazing.
Yeah.
So I think what you should call this experiment is not water and gravity. Well, that was just a ploy to get me wet.
Yeah.
The real thing is, it's about vacuums.
Yeah. Basically, yes.
That's amazing. So look at that. It's hardly even dripping at all. It's just amazing. And then... He's smart, eh? Alright. No, I won't do it.
You know, you can just squeeze it.
It's got a pretty good seal.
You can just squeeze it.
I could just squeeze it. But that's really cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you how to make one.
Okay, excellent.
Probably want to hold it over here.
Okay, where did you put it in this base part?
Yeah.
Or here?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm going to go low. So we got maximum pressure.
Okay.
Does that make sense? The lower we are down? Okay, so we'll do a hole right here. Okay, good. See,
okay.
it
Yeah.
bobbed a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah. Keep doing it.
And then...
Yeah.
Okay, too bad we couldn't do a thing. So basically, we haven't got a zoom close-up cam on this, but it's just a thumbtack.
Yeah.
That's all.
And you can always reuse these. You can just put your finger over the holes and then refill it, and it'll work.
And you could go around the whole bottle too if you wanted.
Yeah.
But if you're standing next to the person, that wouldn't be good.
True.
Okay, here we go. So here we go. It's a full bottle. We got maximum pressure. And we're just going to make a huge watery mess here at the TV station. Because what? It's only expensive electronics, really.
Yeah. Sure.
Here we go. Nice. That's cool. That is like, you know what that is? You know, like a water gun?
Yeah.
This is like a water landmine.
Sure.
That's what this is. This is a time bomb. This is like an improvised explosive device of the water. So this summer when you're having your water fights, remember this little baby here, this little bad boy.
This is Zachary Schneider signing off of Sciencey Stuff.
I guess.
Yeah.
You know, Anne-Marie, I wonder how Zachary copes with change.
You'll have to ask him.
I imagine he won't be here for long.
Why?
Well, Change is looking for gifted humans to assimilate.
Gifted human. He's just a kid.
Well, now for our dreaded media news.
You know, Andrew, this announcement is going to change everything forever, right?
I know. I'm feeling sick.
Why don't we take a quick tour down VCTV memory lane?
Good call.
Here's Covered Girls, produced at VCTV back in 1998.
Please give to me. Please won't you share with me? Don't leave the knowledge locked up inside yourself. Share some of your creativity.
We must stand together to fight, to stop this crippling, destructive, smelly beast, no bigger than the palm of our hand. And yet people will come into the store and they will buy this killer tobacco. Don't duck the issue, folks. Smoking is no longer fashionable. I'm a cigarette with nicotine. I'm hearing all the people saying that I'm mean. It's true, I know, well, pardon me. You're doing what I want 'cause you want it, you see. For many long-term smokers, the cigarette has become a friend. Hey, you say I stink? Well, that's okay. 'Cause soon, my friend, I'm gonna take your breath away. I wish you fellow smokers good luck in your decision to stop smoking. Reach for the right to breathe. Till next week, my friends.
Wow, that was strange. Like a coherent narrative, good lighting, and a non-antisocial message. That was good.
I think I'm ready for change.
All right.
McCracken, say it.
I just need one more second. Could you run a title or something?
Sure. Let's run an important news bulletin, then you unchain the change.
Valemount, big changes are afoot. Changes that will alter the media landscape in our town for forever. Joshua Estabrooks is leaving our town. He's leaving the valley. Estabrooks ran the Valley Sentinel for some time and was a village councillor at one point. It's no fun losing an adversary. And Joshua must have been mighty sore when I switched over to television. He and I, we have a connection. We both worked at competing newspapers. Kind of polar opposites. One of us upsetting the apple cart, the other one constantly apologizing to the apples. The tension served the valley well, no doubt. Joshua, I wish you luck in your new endeavor, wherever it takes you. And I hope you find someone new in your life to take my place. You can bet I'm looking for someone to spar with. I wonder about Joe at the Goat. But personnel changes is not all that's happening, kids. Not by a long shot. This is really, really big. VCTV received word on Monday about an initiative that could transform our town, make new connections, alter our very reality. Anchor Jody Newham is going to call this in. Is everybody ready?
Ready.
Jody Newham is going to call in at any time. There she is. Hello, VCTV. Andrew speaking here.
Dude, it's me.
Jody, tell us the news.
Okay, it's big.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
It's
Tell us.
Bell.
It's Bell.
It's Bell.
Oh boy.
On September 1st, 2012, VCTV will be carried on Bell satellite. VCTV will be in space.
Jody, thank you.
You're welcome, Andrew.
I'm out.
Ciao.
Valemount, this is big. VCTV on satellite. Let me get that. Good evening, it's Andru McCracken here at VCTV. Hi. Yeah. No, it's true. It's on Bell. Yeah. Cheers. All right, we'll talk later. Excellent. The word is getting out. All right. So, no, this is serious. This is the real thing. Bell wants to carry us on satellite. Now, Bell isn't, they're not doing this on a whim. You see, they just brokered a big deal to buy CTV. And the CRTC, that's the body that regulates broadcasts in Canada, they wanted some concessions from Bell. They wanted to make sure that the local TV and community TV was kept alive. Now, the CRTC, they knew about us thanks to petitions that we've made, and especially by the work of the Canadian Association of Community Television Users and Stations. They're called Cactus. And they've been a constant thorn in the side of the CRTC, who have for some time disappointed communities in terms of supporting community television. This is a big change. Suddenly we've got support for community TV. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're saying, how did McCracken swing this? Who did he bully? How did he personally convince Bell to carry our station on their system? Was he just really rude to them? No, the truth, my friends, is I actually didn't have anything to do with it at all. If you think this is a good thing, if you think that this is pretty spectacular, there's a lady, actually, a woman named Kathy Edwards, who made this thing happen. She helped found Cactus and has constantly been petitioning the CRTC without pay, selflessly. She doesn't even work in community TV at a regular job. She's just an incredible promoter. I mean, she does full-time lobby work for stations like ours because she realizes the transformative power of community television and has been involved in it for a long time. So remember this name, Kathy Edwards of Cactus, because she has really helped change things for Valemount. Now, we won't suddenly become a nationwide channel. That's not the deal here. Our signal will only be available to select postal codes and probably very close to Valemount. But if we make the right moves, it could be a little bigger. It's tough to know what this means for us in the long term. Our board of directors and the people of Valemount will have to think long and hard about how to proceed. No doubt it will have impact on how we do our work. With any luck, it could mean more of our revenue comes from advertising. And it would be an amazing space to promote our community. Crazy. This change is hard and it leads to a ton of uncertainty. But it's unstoppable. Like the Borg. If you try and stop change, it will bite you in the face. Change is coming. Embrace it. Because resistance is futile. VCTV on satellite, who'd have thought? Thank you, Valemount. This has been your important news bulletin.
That was intense.
Thank you.
Thespians of the Robson Valley Theatre Collective titillated us all last week at the Community Theatre with their original production, Romancing the Robson.
Here are 3 of the many fabulous songs that were sung that night.
He ain't got laid in a month of Sundays. Caught him once and he was sniffing my undies. Ain't too sharp, but he gets things done. He drinks his beer like it's oxygen. He's my baby and I'm his honey. I'm never gonna let him go. In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna slide our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but a big old hearts dancing in our eyes.
She don't think my jokes are corny. She thinks comic movies make her horny. She likes ketchup on her scrambled eggs. She swears like a sailor when she shaves her legs. She takes a licking, keeps on ticking. Never gonna let her go.
He's got more balls than a big brass monkey. He's a whacked out weirdo and a love bug junkie. Sly as a fox, crazy as a loon. Payday comes and he's a howling at the moon. He's my baby, I don't mean maybe. I'm never gonna let him go. In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. all odds. Honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna slide our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but a big old hearts dancing in our eyes. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes.
I hear your woman raving about your monkey men, about their trifling habits and their no good friends. Your poor woman toil around all day and moan, wondering why the wandering papas don't come home. Wild woman, don't worry. Wild woman, don't get no blues. Now when you got a man, don't ever be on the square, 'cause if you do, he'll have a woman everywhere. I never was known to treat no one man right. I keep them working hard both day and night. Wild woman, don't worry. Wild woman, don't get no blues.
Care to join me in a cup of coffee?
Sure, you think we'll both fit? Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool down run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some, learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Ooh, hey, hey. Open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be loved, 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 loved.
That is why they want us to have our own station on satellite, obviously. That was amazing singing. Are you sad now that that's over?
Well, like the song says, wild women don't get no blues.
Right on. I guess that's all for tonight. A couple things are on. Ballet!
The ballet! Tonight at 7:30, woo!
Grab your tutu, boys, and get down to the ballet.
The ballet?
The ballet. That's what we call it. That's what men call it.
Ballet, sure.
That's where the
Just
chicks
be
are.
there. For sure.
And on Saturday, at Tune 7, the Skating Carnival.
Woo!
Rock and roll.
Aw, yeah.
Good night.
Good night.